right for us, which I believe is preemptive. For example, we don't have any evidence or any proof of how the money here is being expended. We, as a public accounts committee, normally we have sat on many of these committees and NPAs and agencies that they normally come with their evidences of their spending or expenditures. Is it because this is the Auditor-General's office that they will just give to us any document that is being prepared for them, for us to see or peruse without any evidence of how all the money or the budget given to them be expended? That is one. The second one is that this is the office of the Auditor-General's Auditor-General's office. You audit all the ministries, the agencies, everything you audit. Who audits this office? Which office is saddled with the responsibility of checkmating? Yes, that's it. Yes, no. This is the first time we are coming here. We are not auditing. We are not auditing any of their spendings or their expenditures.
Oversight.
What I'm saying, we're not oversighting. What I'm saying is that who comes to order the recklessness of the financial spending of this office? That's my question. Thank you.
No, let's.
Honorable members of the GAC, I want to observe that the words being used for this office by one of your members, recklessness of the office of the Auditor-General for the Federation. I plead that word does not apply to this office. We have core values which guide this office. If
Auditor-General, sir.
Please, sir.
No. Let me advise you.
Auditor-General,
let me guide you. No. You didn't hear her very well.
I heard.
No, let me correct you. Auditor-General, excuse me. Let me advise you now.
Let me answer. Please.
Let me guide you. Auditor-General, I understand your concerns. And I listened to our colleague who used that word, and that word wasn't alleged. You are not alleged of recklessness. She was only saying that assuming there are that who audits, who checks, that's a question, because we are lawmakers. And we also, excuse me, sir, the Parliament is a quasi-judicial body. We are like a court of law where you're listening to cases brought before you. And you have to hear from both sides before you adjudicate. Right? So I want to, if that is your own perception of the question raised by my colleague, I want to correct it to say that a question, even as she was asking, we were actually telling her that your office being an independent office, that the only body in law that can actually ask you question is the Parliament. Abi, we were even telling her that she is actually the auditor. So I think she was just asking that assuming there are inappropriate actions or spendings, right? That was what she referred to as recklessness. You also said that it's not as if it's impugning or alleging our highly respected Auditor-General of the Federation has been reckless. No, that's not the situation, sir. We owe you a duty of care. Some of us can also take the bullet for you too.
Yes, sir. Can I just say
okay?
Please, I in this work, putting our integrity to it. The Parliament has the right to make a law of who audits office, this very office. There is no law that has provided for this office to be audited, and we objected to the audit. This is oversight. If it is oversight, there is no way I would have adequately prepared for the questions you come here to ask. So if it is evidence you want, constitute an audit. We make our records available for audit. It is not for me as the Auditor-General to come here with all the evidence.
Mr. Chairman.
You have the floor, please.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Chairman, Deputy and Respected colleagues. Auditor-General, are you aware that this committee is coming for this oversight and service? Yes or no?
You received, is aware now. So.
No, Mr. Chairman, I want you to answer. Mr. General, are you aware this committee is coming for this oversight function today? Yes or no?
I was given notice of this meeting, sir.
Very good. Thank you. On this line 1, local travel and transport. That has 2 million, total expenditure at 2 million. Line 2, change local travel and transport. Headquarters state branches offices 331 million, total expenditure 231. Then line 3, international travel and transport. Same line 4, international travel and transport. Audit of foreign ministries, foreign missions, consular visits, and 20 event attaches. Mr. Chairman, sir, I would like to know that Auditor-General availed this committee all payment vouchers used for this total expenditure. I so move, Mr. Chairman.
Deputy.
By the member, it has to be moved by the agency. Asking that we cannot produce.
We have the record. We have records. Accounts records are in accounts. We don't carry them to meeting places. What is happening? Instead of them to encourage us to work.
Excuse me, please. Can we make progress, please? No. Deputy.
This one is
Deputy. Deputy. The members. Deputy Chairman. So, excuse me, sir. Listen, sir. Listen, please. Auditor-General. Just like Honorable Omowumi observed, parastatals, agents of government, appeared before us based on your own queries, and we asked them to furnish their similar documents. And, excuse me, sir, Auditor-General, take this from me. I've read your queries over and over, and often than not, I commend your personnel. I commend your office for the quality of audit queries they bring to us in the Parliament. Let's take this away from. Take this again, sir. I've over the years. Excuse me, sir, please. I've over the years, as chairman of this committee, in the last 2 years, I've commended your staff, the workings, the output of your office. Because as a lawyer, as an accountant, when I read your queries, I know that yes, they must have done a thorough work. So if my colleagues are asking for records to back up your claim in your report, presented to us, I don't think it is out of place. If Director DFA, with the leave of the Auditor-General, you see, they've asked questions. If you look at the cost centers, there are many, but they have just picked about 5. Just pick about 5. If I were you bring the payment V, and I'm sure nobody can take money from you without PV.
Of course.
More so with the TSA operation. Nobody can take money from you without any evidence. And the truth is this, which I also want my colleagues to understand. The gentleman came into office late 2020. Am I correct? And he came to office late 2020. So, if you just get us the P, let's look at it. Excuse me, Yawa baby, DFA, Karaji, DFA. This office is our baby. We look after you. So we're not at war. We're not at war. Please. Let's just
this is a constitutional office. That's well.
Yes, please. No. You have let's them just.
It's bringing batters. The government of Nigeria made me to be Auditor-General here and to be answerable to you. And that it is in the process I'm talking. That I'm accounting officer here, not him.
No.
Yes, go and bring batters now.
Yes.
I have returned money for government 4 times.
Yes, go ahead, please. Why are we waiting for the DFA to bring the PVs? That's what I'm saying. I will be doing other things while they are bringing it here. Eh?
We bring that list that people will gather.
No, excuse me,
now
sir. Excuse me, sir. I'm coming, please. Don't worry. Excuse me, sir. It depends on your diction, your choice of words, what you want to use.
Yes.
When we go on oversight, it's not the spot assessment. Do you understand what I'm saying now? This matter is a very straightforward, and we don't have to start going back and forth. So, the deputy chairman, sir, why the DFA has gone to bring the PVs as ordered by the Auditor-General? Please, can we listen to you?
Yes.
Don't worry.
Mr. Chairman, even though a ruler has been taken, but normally in our practice, we give a time frame, for agencies to respond to some of our requests. I want to create the indulgence of Mr. Chairman and all the committee members to also allow this office, which you rightly said is our baby, we give them a time frame, 3 days, 7 days or so, to produce the statement we want from them. If we are doing this to other agencies, then we should also be able to extend this job.